What's up, everyone? John Brenner from Techno Buffalo here with a smartwatch from an unlikely maker. This is the Qualcomm Toq. The company that's probably powering your smartphone is trying to get onto your wrist. It packs a lot of really cool cutting-edge features. Let's go ahead and take a look and see if it's worth your smartwatch by $1. Here is the box for the Qualcomm Toq. A lot of cool proprietary technology went into this guy, so what the box includes and that kind of stuff, but we will run through all that business. One thing to note though, Android only right now will require version 4.0.3 and above. Let's go ahead and slide off the sleeve. This is sent to us from the folks at Qualcomm's PR department. I will go ahead and use the ridiculously unnecessary unboxing knife to cut that plastic, at least attempts to cut that. Cut! Aha! So let's go ahead and open this sucker up. It's competing in, really is becoming a very crowded smartwatch world, but this one's got a few tricks up its sleeve that no one else has. Pretty cool box, some getting started stuff up here. Do not discard. This is gonna let you adjust your watch strap. There's some pins, use your smartwatch, customize the strap. And that is about it. Here is the Qualcomm Toq. I've never had a chance to take a look at this guy, so I'm kind of excited to do so. Push it off to the side for just a quick second. This, I assume, has something to do with accessories. So some quick charging information stuff in here. This is going to be your charging pad. It does use wireless charging, but it's not the Qi standard. It's Qualcomm's own WePower. So kind of cool little kit. Also, if you want to get a pair of headphones that Qualcomm will provide you, you can go ahead and buy those and they will store in there separately. But kind of neat how this works. So you press the button and you place the device right there. It'll start wirelessly charging. You plug it in via micro USB. Kind of neat. Rest of it in the box, you've got a micro USB cable and a wall wart. And that is about it. Let's take a look though at the reason you are here. This is the Qualcomm Toq. So you're looking at a Mirasol display. You're probably saying, what the heck is that? Some crazy LCD, right? Well, essentially, it's Qualcomm's own technology. It uses sort of ambient light from the outside to light up the screen. So supposedly in direct sunlight, you could view this guy without any issues at all, which has a huge benefit over devices like the Galaxy Gear, which really become useless in direct sunlight. It's a 1.55-inch capacitive display with a 222 ppi, so relatively higher resolution. Again, it'll work with Jelly Bean or above. If you notice it, though, there aren't any buttons. You're probably thinking, how do I turn this thing on? They're actually capacitive strips on the top and the bottom here, which make it work, which are kind of cool. They're touch sensors that are built right into the strap. It's got a 240 milliamp hour battery in there as well, and the wireless charging again as Qualcomm's WePower. Let me bring in some competition to compare. Here is the Galaxy Gear. This is also going to run, I should mention, $349, so it's not a cheap investment. So here it is next to the Galaxy Gear. You can see a real quick thickness comparison. Definitely looks a little bit on the thinner side. And here it is next to the Pebble smartwatch. You can see what these two look like next to each other, and top and bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and power this guy on. I'll take a real quick first look. So here is the Toq watch all powered on. I want to just illustrate again how the charging works because it was really unique. I've never seen anything like that. So this kind of pill box, music box looking thing is actually how you're going to charge. As I mentioned earlier, if you buy the external headphones, you can save them right there. So there is a power cord to plug that in via micro USB that goes into a wall. And you go ahead and push this little button right here. This rises on up, and then you take your Toq watch, you put it with this side facing out, and that's how it'll charge. It uses a Qualcomm proprietary inductive charging standard, and it'll charge just like that. It doesn't have to touch it actually to charge. It just has to be near it, and you get a little LED indicator light right there to let you know that it's charging. Kind of neat. It was very ingenious. It would probably be a bit of a pain to travel with this giant thing, but that is how it works. So those aren't the only touch areas though on the watch. That little black area is also a touch sensitive area, so you can scroll to see other watch faces. So I can scroll there, that one would show me that I don't have any meetings. You get some different designs, and there are a ton of different options to choose from, and of course you'll be able to download more as they become available. Let's go ahead and unlock this real fast. I'll give you a quick tour of the UI, and then I'll walk you through it again a bit more as I use the device. So it's a grid icon. You can tap it to open a particular application. You scroll down, so you can see stocks or status. We'll jump into settings real fast, see what that looks like. Scroll up and tap it. It's a pretty responsive screen. It's capacitive, and it works very well, and presumably it's a Qualcomm powered, so you'd expect it to be very fast. There's where your power off and factory reset are. It's a pretty nice looking watch as well. It's a little bit on the bigger side, but it's not overly thick. So it looks pretty nice on a wrist. I don't have giant wrists, I don't have little wrists, I got sort of average wrists. So it looks kind of cool, looks very futuristic. I'm really excited to use it, put it through its paces and see if I can learn all the gestures and see how it performs. But it looks like Qualcomm might have a winner on their hands here if they can get this guy adopted by sort of mainstream smartwatch users, and perhaps even some folks don't even know they're smartwatch users. I might want to consider picking one of these guys up. Anything that you want to see in particular, though, be sure to leave it in the comments down below, and I will give you guys a full walkthrough of what this can do. Anyway, I'm John Ringer from Techno Buffalo, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
What's up, everyone? It's Ashley. Thanks so much for watching that most recent video. If you enjoyed it, please click on the word subscribe right underneath me to get tons of more tech videos from us here at Techno Buffalo. We have got unboxings, comparisons, reviews, recaps, and everything else you can think of here on the channel. If you're in the mood for more technology, just click right over here to check out some of our most recent videos. See you next time, humans.